Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome back to all of my regular viewers, and welcome aboard to any new viewers out there. I am going to be doing a read from June the 18th to the 24th, and I picked out the 5 cards already. They're ready to be turned around, and we'll see what happens for Scorpio for the week of the 18th to the 24th. First card we have for your general energy is the Knight of Swords in reverse. The next card we have is Strength in the upright position, followed then by the Six of Wands in the upright position, and next we have the Lovers in the upright position, and finally we have the Page of Swords in the reverse position. I'm going to go ahead and start interpreting this reading. First off, we have 2 major arcana in the reading, Scorpio. So there are some strong energies around for next week. I'm doing this reading early, obviously, and it's going to start on the Monday. So the energies we have around here for you guys are a little bit interesting for me. I find it kind of makes sense. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Excuse me. The Knight of Swords in the upright position, well, it's court card, so it could be representing a person. If it is, could be representing someone of the air suit, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And when he's in the upright position, this is a person coming in fast. The Knights are generally messengers, so this could be representing someone coming in very, very quickly, wanting to bring in some information, some type of information. Could be much needed information, or it could just be someone wanting to come in and wield their sword of truth at you. When it's in the reverse position, however, it could be that if it's a person, it could be that there's someone that Scorpio is dealing with, could be male or female, that has some important information that they need to bring forth to Scorpio. However, the information has been delayed for some reason, or it could be that Scorpio is waiting on this person to bring in some information, and it's much needed, but the information is just being stalled or is being delayed for some reason or another. And if it's just basically dealing with the energies of the Knight of Swords in reverse, it could just be basically be speaking of having some complications in the communication area. It could be representing misunderstandings, or communication just not being effective, like not being able to get your point across, or perhaps someone not being able to get their point across to you. So those are some general energies around for Scorpio for the week of 18th to 24th. But Scorpio comes into the week with some really strong energies, however. Major arcana, you have 2 major arcana in the reading. The Strength card, and it's in the upright position. The Strength card in the upright position, Leo also got this card too. It's the card of Leo. This is a beautiful energy. This is card to me speaks of some very strong confidence and strength and will and determination. That's what this card represents to me. It's someone going forward with a plan of action, or anything, an intent, maybe just something that they intend to do. Perhaps it's something that they're coming into the week, like Monday start. They have a situation or a project that they're working on, or a situation to deal with, and they're coming in very strong. They're coming in with a very strong footing, with strong confidence and the ability to withstand whatever lies ahead. So that's wonderful energy. to have, and it's major arcana, so it's pretty intense and pretty strong energy. And the strength card is leading right into the Six of Wands in the upright position. This is a card of recognition and of victory. And the Six of Wands in the read here is paired with the strength, so it's like the victory is moving right towards strength. And it's almost as though at the beginning of the week, perhaps Scorpio needs to have their strength intact, because it looks like they're about to head into something pretty intense, but it's intense in a good way, which is nice to see, because Scorpios have been dealing with a lot of intense energies in the opposite direction. So it's really nice to see that Scorpio has a victory, moving into a victory, and has the strength and reserve to go for it. And also too, this is a card of recognition, so this is definitely good. I'm pretty sure that Scorpio had major victory in the June reading, the monthly reading that I did. So there's definitely victory and recognition around for Scorpio at this time. That's really wonderful to see. And moving from those energies towards the end of the week, which would be around the 22nd, 23rd, we have the card of the Lovers in the upright position. And when it's major arcana, so it's some pretty intense energies, it basically speaks of a choice, of having to make a decision. It's like there's a choice, and it's on the table kind of thing. It's like a decision that kind of comes, because it's not like a decision that one would make from, say, the Seven of Cups or something like that, a choice or decision. This is more of a major decision. It's because it has universal energies attached to it. So it's kind of an important decision. It looks like something is coming up for Scorpio, and you can definitely see where it makes sense with the strength and the victory card starting off the week. It looks like something may happen, may be a wonderful turn of events that happens at the beginning of the week that puts a choice before Scorpio, and it's a pretty important choice. And if I go on based on the other two cards, which I am going to, it's a pretty good choice. It looks like there's probably two good choices ahead for Scorpio, and whichever one they choose, it's probably going to be fine. So they have the option to, you guys have the option to take door number 1 or door number 2. Either way, I think it's going to work out well. It's just that it's a pretty important decision. It could be something that affects Scorpio going forward in the months ahead. So definitely some excellent energy around for you guys. The last card that's going towards the weekend, I would say around the 23rd, 24th, like coming into the weekend, is the last card that ends the reading. It's the Page of Swords in the reverse position. It's interesting, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and now you have the Page of Swords in the reverse position. They're both the same type of energy, so there's definitely something going on for Scorpio on another level. I think that this energy is separate from what's going on with the victory and the choice card. The Page of Wands, or sorry, the Page of Swords is a court card, so it could be representing a person, just like the Knight of Swords could be representing someone of the air suit, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is very young energy. It's very immature energy. It could be representing a person. It could be, if it is representing a person, it could be representing someone who comes along with some information. Remember, I spoke about the Knight of Swords waiting on some information, and that's like overall energy there. And it could be that towards the weekend, the information is coming forward, but I wouldn't really so much trust this information, because when the Page of Swords is wielding his sword of truth, when he's in the upright position. I mean, his intentions are well meaning. He can be a little bit hard to understand, and he can sort of misquote and misread things because he is rather young and immature. But when the card is in the reverse position, it can mean that perhaps somebody is being deliberately misleading, or it could be representing gossip. It could be towards the weekend, that perhaps because of all this other stuff that is going on that's pretty intense for Scorpio, that perhaps come the weekend there is a lot of talk, a lot of gossip and things like that going on. But it's minor energy. It's just the Page of Swords. He can be a very gossipy person, but it could just be representing gossip on the whole, if it's not representing a person. It could be misinformation. Perhaps the information that Scorpio's waiting on does come in, but it's very skewed. It's very hard to understand. It could also be misinformation. It could be that someone is deliberately misleading Scorpio, or it could be just someone they think they have information, but it's not the full story, or it's not the correct information. At its best, that's what it is. At its worst, I mean, like I said, it could be representing some gossip or deliberate slander or mistruths, things like that. And this is also the spy card. He can sometimes represent some stalker energy and spying and that kind of stuff. So there's something a little bit wonky happening going into the weekend, it looks like, concerning a person or people, a group of people just gossiping and so forth. But with all this positive energy going on, Scorpio, I really don't think it's anything you need to worry about. I mean, look at how wonderful this is. This is some great, great energy. So this is awesome to see for you guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe if it resonated with you. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it did resonate with you. And I would like to also thank all of you who have been liking, sharing, subscribing, donating to the channel, which is very important for the future growth of the channel. So I thank you for all of that, for your comments, for your messages. I really appreciate all of you guys. Much love. Until next time. Bye, Scorpio. Enjoy your wonderful week.